I have always said that Nigerians will not look for your trouble. When you look for their trouble, they will come for you. Nigerians only allow themselves, like they fight between themselves. But if you try as a different country to come to Nigeria to insult, hey my God, you won't believe what you will get. And then these South Africans thought that they were wise. See what they did to Nigerians. I'm going to put screenshots here. And for you, those of you who have watched the last video I did of Wuye, this is Wuye place you just saw now is Wuye, and you saw the grasses. They've already grown and covered all that sand you were complaining about. So I just thought to show you guys that bit of part of Wuye while we continued where we're going. So I'm going to show you screenshots of what South Africans did to Nigerians and how Nigerians replied. They replied without even, without even, you know, without pity. Let me put it that way. They replied without pity. So I'm going to put the screenshots here for you guys to see what they did. You don't insult someone and now teach the person how to react. You don't do that because it will not work. Do you understand? So I'm going to put that out here and I'll let you guys watch the video to the end to see how these people look for trouble and Nigerians came for them full force. It is not easy, but don't look for Nigerians' trouble. Do not. You see, Nigerians, don't look for their trouble because they will not agree. This has been trending. So see the green grass all over here? That is the way axis. That place people were complaining that the grasses are not there. They've planted and the grasses have grown. See the flowers. Everything is looking green. Hope you are okay now. And it's still growing. So I just thought to let that. Then let's go to the meat of the matter today. Let me show you guys screenshots. Wahala. Nigerians disrupt South African ride-hailing services and other businesses in response to online order war. In response to a recent order war initiated by South Africans, Nigerian users have caused a surge in taxi fares in South Africa by organizing drivers of ride-hailing apps to converge at specific locations. This action comes after South Africans took to X, formerly Twitter, to boast about deliberately wasting Nigerian drivers' time by placing and then cancelling ride requests from their countries. Nigerians have escalated their response, extending their effort to other businesses in South Africa, including restaurants and that accept payment on arrival in a coordinated effort to disrupt operations as a form of retaliation. You see? You see these South Africans there? You see this? Let me say some South Africans. Let me not say all. They will go to social media. They will look for trouble. If Nigerians respond, they will say it's Nigerians that came first. South Africans were the first people that came out and they were talking about this Chidinma girl. They said all manner of things, all manner of lies. They said so many things. There's nothing they did not talk about. The fact, they left the girl, they started insulting Nigerians. I looked at this whole matter, I'm like, okay, let them just do this thing between the people who are involved. Why call a whole country into it? And you see, when when we come here and say, let us reply, they'll say, why are we replying? We are forming victim. Okay, no problem. Now, we decided not to reply. See what they did. See what South Africans did. And see what, Nigerians say. Nigerians can fight between themselves and they are cool. But you as a foreigner, don't come into it because they will so, hey, Nigerians, that's when you will know that they have, how will I put it? They have love for each other. When I read this thing, I was like, maybe it's a joke until I finished reading it. Let's see other screenshots. Wow. This one said, many cars are requested to come in one place in JHB military place. This other person is, okay, the person now replied and said, there is heavy traffic in outside Pakade 2E with both cars. They even opened the boom gate. These drivers are returning without riders. So you can imagine, this person now laughed and said Nigerians and laughed. Don't start what you cannot finish. Do not start what you cannot finish. South Africans started this thing. They even went on social media, they bragged. Now Nigerians are going all out to do it. Our people used to say, first to do no they pay. Like who started the fight is not the wahala, is the person that now goes to do it back. That's when you will hear the pain, because the person will overdo it. Let's continue reading. But guys, see how fine Abuja is. Anyway, I just wanted to say that. Let's continue reading. South Africans, we are coming for you. Just imagine how somebody took out time to order for food, Red Bull, the grande salad chicken, and this one, the chicken and single side. So they ordered for all of these things, and then they were supposed to pay on delivery, right? When the people come with the delivery, they will now pay. But just look at what Nigerians did. When they brought those things, they canceled the ride. They canceled the delivery. Oh my God, Abuja is beautiful. Guys, check it out now. You're not in love. Back to what we were saying. Let's go back to what we were saying. Let's not be like we are trying to deviate. But if you ask me as a person, I love Nigerian. I love Nigerians. I love Africa. I love Africa. But let us stop all these things. Let's stop all these things. It's becoming very petty. Let's stop all these things, because the truth is, when you come for somebody, the person coming to fight back is going to do more than what you did. It's only natural that the person is going to do more than what you did. Do you understand? So it's better we don't even start. African countries, come together. We are a continent. Let us come together as a formidable force. Let's not allow people, take us for granted. All these fighting ourselves, the whites will be laughing at us. They will definitely be laughing at us. Don't you people see it like that? Let's continue. You can see this one. You say, you don't deliver broski. This one, they brought it down for delivery. Are you seeing? They say en route, that it had already left, coming to the person who, they say, track my order. So they are seeing everything, the delivery, they are monitoring everything. Kai, never look for a Nigerian's trouble. Nigerians don't look for their trouble. They can fight by themselves. Oh, see how beautiful my Abuja is. Very lovely. You put check that out now. Check that out. Did you just see that slide? Oh my God. So, my dear people, let us live as one. There's no point having bitterness in our system. No. It's not a good thing. Let us love ourselves, Africans. Let's love ourselves. Let's stop all this, battle up and down. How can South Africans be? They are always looking for our trouble. Always. Let's see another one. See now, they ordered another food. So they keep ordering things, and they will bring it for delivery. They will tell them they've cancelled. So just imagine something that some few South Africans sat somewhere and did. Now Nigerians are giving it back to them. Are you seeing? So just look at this. This person say, I don't place order. So they order for this food, and then they just used it to catch crews, like to pay back the South Africans that did what they did to Nigerians. So it's not who starts a fight that is the problem. It's who is going to win at the end of the day. Are you sure you are able to stand the test of this wahala? South Africans, you guys know better not to look for Nigerians' trouble. In fact, ask those who have looked for Nigerians' trouble before. It did not end well. So you don't need to be the one to start this wahala. Do not. Just look at this. Are you seeing there? 23,200. This one, it comes for 29,100. Then economy is 17,600. So they went about doing all of these things to get back at Nigerians. That's what they were doing, to get back at Nigerians. And then Nigerians, when they started their own, they did it up to food. They did up to restaurants. They did up to restaurants. And you can imagine, for example, if it is a restaurant that they don't cook and keep, then you order this kind of food, and then they make it and bring it to you, and you tell them that you are not buying, that the person is not even there. The location the person ordered, the person is not even there. And you tell them it's a way of paying back for people who did something that were not related to the owners of this business. So, see, it goes to show that whatever you do affects your country. Directly or indirectly, good or bad, is affecting your country. Let's be very careful with what we do. Because it can bring a negative impact on our own, community. Wahala. This one said, you can now chat with any language and we will translate it. This one say, I'm on my way, good morning. This one say, hi, you Chichi Adechima. She will give you my package for drugs. They are going to South Africa. I have her new South Africa ID. You can imagine, these people, they went all out. They went all out to do this. So you see, one man's wahala. His name is Nimrod Next. When I'm bored, I request in Nigeria, Akere, their brothers are disrespecting us. Can you imagine? This other one now said, request in Nigerian challenge. So they started this, right? So those of you who will be watching and begin to call out Nigerians, just know that they started it and Nigerians went all out. Like they gave them wutu wutu. I don't know if you have heard that before. Nigerians gave them wutu wutu. And those of you who will be dropping abusive comments, you know already it's back to you, bah? Whatever you drop is back to you. So I don't know. This thing we are trying to say, stop, let's build love for each other. You guys are refusing. Next thing you are doing is to be making people miserable. Get a ride to a particular place and then you are not there, and then you are canceling it, and you are bold to go on social media to type it, and then you are bragging about it, and you are even forming a challenge for it. Okay, trust Nigerians to start even ordering things from malls, and then they'll bring it and they won't pay. So you can imagine. I don't know how people who are doing business now in South Africa are going to cope with this. I don't know how they're going to cope with it, because in Nigeria you hardly see pay on delivery. So it will be difficult for them to even try that with Nigerians, except the bolt that they have been trying with. But whatever it is you are doing, always remember that you are putting a negative, stuff out there for your country, because it's a countryman that is suffering it, even if it's not you directly. Thank you for watching. Let's live in peace. And that's all I have to say.